What's going on? And welcome back to the A Show with the Kings of Pro Wrestling Podcasts. I am Justin here with Meelz. What's up, Meelz?
Hey, welcome back, sir.
Hello.
2026. We
Hello.
here.
Happy New Year. Happy everything. Back
How
again.
how's the last 2 weeks of indentured servitude
Jesus.
been?
I can't say that I'm not busy, but I'm shit, you guys see it. You guys see
Right.
it. You know what it is. And more to come. You know what I mean?
But has it been good, like being back in the office and like reestablishing your life in that way? That's what I'm more so talking about.
That was like my biggest concern. I got pretty acclimated to going back pretty fast. I mean, I'm off on Fridays anyway, so like it's
Sure.
fine. But I think that it gave me a chance to do one of my favorite things, which is like come up with a routine. Um,
Mm,
and I think like coming up with my own routines are like really, really fun and teach you a lot about yourself and what you like, what you don't like, what you can do. So as I continue to develop that, like every week by week, I'm doing something different. So it's been good. But I mean, again, in office is cool. Like the only thing, only thing is that like I feel like, like at work, it's like my peak work hours are different from everyone else's peak work hours. You know what I mean? Like I'm heads down from like 10 to the moment I leave. But some
mhm.
people are like, moment I leave, that's when I start getting emails. So like, yo, I've been
Oh
there
yeah,
all
no.
day.
Yeah, nah. It's a no for me. It's a no for me, dog. Like that sounds terrible.
It's fine. But I'm always on. You know what I mean? I'm always on. I got a really wonderful team that I work with, and we've already done some really cool shit. So yeah, just continuing that.
I love it. I love to hear it and love to have you back, man.
Thanks for
It's
thanks
been a
for
while.
Thanks for to everyone that held it down, Armand, Jeff J, uh, Meals, of course, as always, for
Hey
holding it
man,
down while I was getting my stuff together, and
I wrote a newsletter.
it
Did
was
you?
great. I read it. It came out my first like what the second day that I was there. Uh,
Yeah, I
my second day at work, I was very it was very nice. Like I read it when I was getting coffee that morning. It was very
I
nice.
think I'm gonna do it monthly. Maybe towards the beginning of every month and try to figure out some like cool things to do with it. But I definitely want to do it if it gets more pop. Like if people generally like it, I guess I could do it more. I guess I could do it more. Um, but it was fun. It was fun to do. Something the content without the actual content, just making it work. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that is content. It's still content.
It is what it is. What have you been watching, indulging in the last 2 weeks we haven't uh that we haven't heard about? Are you on this like reading train with Kai Cenat? Are you
Nah,
uh
I know how to read. I've been reading, you know what I mean? So, I don't really need to, to do that. But I actually been rewatching Better Call Saul. Like, that's what I've really just had time for.
mm,
I come up with my kinda, like, new normal here. But, been watching a lot of Saul. Um, I just got back into, like I just went to the movies for the first time, I think, this year.
oh come on. You go to the movies every week.
I haven't gone. This is the first weekend I went. I went to go see it.
Okay, so what did we see?
I saw 28 Years Later, Bone
Okay.
Temple, very really great. Then I saw The Rip with Ben Affleck, that Netflix movie. Another really really good movie. I suggest both. Anyone needs to go see that. Everybody needs to go see that.
Now Netflix in theaters, Netflix, like what are
Netflix and
we
Netflix. It's Netflix and Netflix. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
go check that out. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, again, I'm just getting my bearings back, and
Sure.
so as soon as I'm back, I'm back. But I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting there.
Listen, I mean, we getting there as well. You know what I'm saying? I bummed the intro. I don't know what the hell to do when you're not doing the intro every week. Um, but I was like, it's like a smoker who doesn't know what to do with their hands after they finish smoking.
Oh man.
But with that said, it's been a fun 2 weeks. What have I been doing over the last number of weeks? A lot of NBA, a lot of anime. Um,
I gotta get back in. There's a new season of Trigun I saw. I gotta
Yeah, but niggas not really on Trigon. It's a sad. It looks very expensive,
I'm
but
I am a Trigun nigga, so
no one I know finished. the first season of whatever they came out with like 3 years ago. That's really the gist of it. No one I know finished that season. So I feel like people aren't really into it as, as much anymore. The new hotness now is free run. That's the new hotness. I don't think you might like it, but it's a very like
I like fights, so
no, so you won't like it.
alright.
It's good. There is fights. It's like a free run is like this adventure anime that's kind of built around. So the premise of it is that there's this like I forgot what she called. Oh my god, what is she called? It's actually very important. I don't know if she's a sorcerer or a wizard or whatever the hell it is. She had a companion group and they all died, and she's still alive. Um, so now she because her group of like whatever elves or warlords or whatever the hell she is lives longer, and she was traveling essentially with humans that essentially like have like a living span or whatever it is. So she now travels with this new group of kids, and she's kind of like realizing a lot of it's all about like the small things and like uh trying to be very how would I say appreciate the small things. So
Yeah.
she's like, as she's going through this adventure, she's appreciating all the things that she used to do with her old team and blah blah blah. But there are fights and there's a lot of like it's like some aura shit, but it's like obviously it's not like super fight, but
Mm.
it's like the most high it's the highest rated anime that maybe has ever existed, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
And I've never heard of this? I gotta be the judge.
No, it's not. It's my thing is that all right, so here's the thing. We have this new thing, and I don't know if it started with the My Hero season. Um, a lot of anime aggregators are now just posting the ratings, the 24-hour later IMDb ratings of whatever episode it came out. Um, so we're getting a lot of like 9.23 was rated this thing, and like, oh, people don't like it. And the latest JJK episode was rated like a 7.7. And it was
Dang,
like, JJK people can't read, and
well
da da da
deserved,
da.
well deserved.
It's only because it was an episode that was like heavily centered around dialogue and setting up the bunch of fights that are about to happen in the next episode. So I'm pretty sure the next episode is actually probably going to get like a 9.8 because actually the next episode I want to think it's not out in English yet, but I do want to preface you. I don't know how it's going to be since it's been like 3 years since it dropped in the manga, but the next episode to me is probably the peak of the series in terms of like storytelling action
Yeah,
thing, and that's pretty much like the and it does not involve any of the main characters at all, but
okay.
it's like peak fighting. You're gonna see a lot of things. I'll send you a clip, and we've been watching Traders. So
Well, yeah,
Traders been
traders is for sure. That's a forever thing.
yeah, Traders has been amazing. Well, I don't wanna say it's been amazing to have back in my
Entertaining.
life.
Yeah, it's been entertaining.
Yeah, it's been amazing to have back in my life, but overall, it's an entertaining series. Um I can't get a read on what's gonna happen, but I have a strong feeling the Traders are going to win this season.
I unless something extremely crazy happens, I'm with you.
It just doesn't feel like the we've got a kind of a lame duck group of faithfuls, um, in this thing, but I really feel like the Traders gonna win. Now they are on the Lisa Rinna. Everyone's like, "She's not as extra as she used to be."
But
Um,
I think they'll overcome that because they got a good core. I think the core is, like, the strongest part about this whole
mm,
their
so
core
you
is
feel
very
like they're gonna cover up for her.
yeah. Oh, yeah, Rob saying there's only much I can so much I can do. I feel like that was taken from another,
He might be top 5 trader that I've seen in any of these shows
I
thus
wouldn't
far.
give him that yet.
Come
He
on,
gotta face
man.
some real adversity. He hasn't faced any real adversity yet.
I mean, this is true. If
He
you think if he survives, like, a round table, he's good? He's Gucci?
yeah. He
Okay,
gotta really he gotta talk. He gotta talk.
okay, alright,
Yeah, he
yeah,
gotta talk that shit. So,
he's just been living. No, I feel you, I feel you. Let's get in can we get in a little bit of news that you missed out that I kinda want your takes on? Or were you planning on skating past all the ridiculous
no,
shit that we've been
I
on?
No, I was not planning on skating past anything. So yeah, let's go. Lay it on me.
Listen, let's talk about it. First of all, let's talk about these call ups, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
This
Yeah.
is this is what we've been waiting on forever and a day.
I
The
remember telling you explicitly, "Don't stop there, nigga. Keep going."
I agree. Let's just keep it clear. I agree. NXT is looking like a pretty
Woo! Listen, as NXT watcher, everyone knows who's watched this show for any amount of time that I am an NXT watcher, okay? I
yeah.
died for this show. I died for this show. Even when no one cared, I was watching this show. It is the worst it's ever been.
At period
At
ever.
period ever. It is the worst it's ever been. I attempted to watch this show last week and I walked away disgusted. I said,
Really?
what is Shawn Michaels putting out here? This show sucks.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks. What do you mean?"
It is the bad of the bad. I mean, shout out to Jeff J who has some confidence in Shiloh Hill. I do not share the same sentiments,
This nigga's
unfortunately.
teeth falls out in the ring. That's not
And that's the gimmick.
yeah, like
The gimmick is his teeth falls out in the
like,
ring.
uh-uh.
No, anybody you've seen on NXT thus far has like a good look.
Not I guess the young Republicans, the what are they? Swipe right?
the the
They look
Varsity Project?
yeah, they look like is that oh, I
No,
guess
it's swipe right. It is swipe right. It is
oh,
swipe right.
they look like the type of gimmick that would have been rocking, you know what I'm saying? Back in the early 2010s, like
Yeah,
the
yeah, for sure.
mid 2010s. That seems
Low-key, I
like
feel like that's a lot of people on the show. It's not a very progressive wrestling gimmick show, you know?
yeah.
Like the one of the top stars on this brand is Joe Hendry.
Which I thought he went to SmackDown, and apparently he didn't go to SmackDown. He just was just
No, he just did a concert on SmackDown and faced Miz.
and beat
Um,
him. So
and beat him.
Miz can't beat NXT talent. Let's chat me up. What do you feel about that?
Hey man, come on, man. Listen, there's a future season of WWE Unreal that will talk about the Miz and all of his short
Oh,
and
there
it'll
is
be the day of like when they try to release him too, and everyone blows back.
you wish you wish that was happening. Okay.
Um, but no, and no one from NXT really has kind of really caught my eye. Let me go through the roster real quick. Let me just see for sure. I'm glad they're calling up Evolve people, but to me, it's kind of still jarring that you're calling up people from Evolve because, like, nigga, is this ever going to like? When am I going to get to the, the firework factory? Is essentially what I feel like is for a lot of these people here. Like, okay, we called up. If you, to me, calling up people from Evolve just in general. I mean, shout out to Evolve gang that be in the spoiler chat. Shout out to Jules and everything like that. Evolve to me is an abomination upon this company. It's a
Jesus Christ.
just have NXT. I don't need the tertiary fucking brand of wrestling featuring that no one watches. I don't really need it. It seems like a unwilling content. Nothing is really standing out. OTM looks better than before. I don't know if
Well,
it's
I
by
thought they were leaving. I was like, they need to go. I think there's a
yeah.
lot of people that just need to go, and I don't know what they're waiting for exactly with some of these teams, but like I don't see what the point of waiting is. Now I will say like from top to bottom, and I'll even put the women in here. The whole thing needs a rework because what you're seeing now from this brand is like everyone trying to kind of catch up to what's been going on and now the women are back to basically like three shooters in JC Jane, and they don't have
Mhm.
anybody else. Like they're scrambling right now. I feel like why is Lola going for the U.S. title or the North American title? That makes no sense.
I think they need more indie talent. They
And
need more
yeah,
workers.
yeah, they need more workers. Yeah.
And I don't know if, to be real with you, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, it would be great if he come for the brand, but I would understand if he signed and decided he did not want to go back there. I think it would be a great opportunity for what's my man's name? To the moon. Oh my god.
Oh, Cameron Grimes.
Yeah. let's bring him back.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
have him work. He's a great worker. I don't know if he'd be necessarily like, I mean, to be honest, what else are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, it is odd he does not have a landing spot right now. I will say
yeah,
it is
even
odd.
with TNA signing niggas to 6-month contracts. Did you see that?
Nigga, I would love to sign a TNA for 6 months. Like, I'd be off for the rest of the year. What
Did
they
you
paying?
see that Sonya Deville signed a seasonal worker contract to
I
TNA?
agree. I agree. Why is that funny to niggas? Why is that funny?
It's funny
Why
to me.
why
6
is that
months?
funny? She deserves to get that this is a probationary period. Are you good? Are you
Sonya
good?
Deville, let's move to TNA while we're here.
Oh, no.
I will say this. TNA, let me first talk about Sonya Deville because of what I want to say about TNA. I don't want to be a reflection of her. Sonya Deville was the best person on that show.
Yeah,
Talking wise, in a segment and making something matter by miles. Her
but
dress was fucking awful.
but it goes to show you or goes to say, right, what you learn in this company, like, really does take you far, you know?
Absolutely.
Even if
Listen,
you weren't even if you weren't, like, the greatest, like, the greatest, like, worker, you could at
mhm.
least talk and get something over.
Sonya Deville she was already a great talker in WWE. I mean, she was already kind of doing the things that she do. I understand why they released her because it's like, well, you're not going to wrestle for us. But she came out to no pop, exactly no pop. Um, she immediately got major heat for getting on Santino, and then she brought out Cora Jade, which got additional she some of the heat that she got eventually kind of went over to Cora Jade, which I think is just a very successful segment in general. But otherwise, that TNA show was the biggest sack of dog shit that I had ever even attempted to watch of a wrestling program.
But I
It
heard
was
Saturday was much better.
Saturday was better. I
Yeah.
mean, I also watched that on mute, but so I don't really like what's my man's
Vaudevillian
uh
the Vaudevillain dude?
yeah, I don't like his commentary. He sound like Kermit the Frog. But from what I saw, I mean the main event was great. The Texas death match between Santana and Kazarian was great. Um I think Zarya versus Xia Li, because her mom name is Xia Li, so I'm gonna call her Xia Li.
That's not her name.
Um, it's not her name, but
She shed her slave name. Remember he used to do
I
that when
know,
he
right?
got
But
released?
she yes, she's TNA world champion now. So she should she's absolutely killing it. But she's also a good worker, right? She's been around for a number of years being able to work. But the rest of the roster, I mean, what was shown from that show on Thursday was that they have very the racist is the best worker in the company, which is sad. The
Well,
complete racist.
some people in America would say it's all according to plan. Some people in America would say
She
that.
is the best worker in the company by far, and it's kinda sad overall. I think it's a very bad product. I'm not tuning in next week. Um,
Oh, no.
yeah, I'm not I'm going back to watching on social media. Like, I'll see what happens, bro, but it's just and then mad people essentially got, like, just their contract went off. Just like, you know how bad in a dump you have to be to get a new TV deal and people still leave anyway out of their own volition?
Well, I mean, they might have been planning on leaving. Like, again, we don't know. Like, my question was, like, how much money did AMC really give them?
Mm.
Like, that was the biggest confusing thing to me. It was like, how like, what did they give y'all in the TV deal? Because, like, that's crazy that y'all just couldn't retain, like, nobody, and, like, mad people had, like, visa shit. I'm like, y'all need to start hooking up with maybe y'all need to start hooking up with some of these Republican niggas, man, because that's the only way that AEW and them getting past.
It just hit me what you said. Um, no,
Shit.
but I think the NXT can't save you guys this time because NXT also doesn't have a lot of great talent either. There's no Trick to
Mm,
save the show. There's
mm.
no Oba to save the show.
Oba never
There's
Oba showed what one time, and he said, "This
he
is ghetto.
might have
This is ghetto.
what is this? Um, where are these niggas?
Where the niggas at here?
They fucking retired
Sablucci.
Fandango.
I like Sablucci."
The Fandango retirement run. He's
That was
been
the
wrestling for
TNA something different, boy. Having a retirement for that nigga, TNA is something different. I'm telling you. That's like
27 years in the biz. I was like, I mean,
the thing is, AEW would give Shelton Benjamin a retirement run or some shit.
they would. I mean, but here's the thing. People know Shelton Benjamin, right?
Niggas know
Like
Fandango.
Niggas don't know
Niggas
Fandango
know
like they know Shelton
Fandango,
Benjamin,
bro.
bro.
Niggas know Fandango, bro.
Shelton Benjamin has like actual
Mm,
non pro wrestling accolades.
yeah, what? Who knows? Who even cares about any of that? It's
Yeah.
Fandango, baby.
And
Come
they
on.
just let him retire and gave him the big like send off, put his dancing shoes in the ring. I don't know what the
Leave
fuck
the
he did.
memories of love.
So that happened while you were gone. TNA dropped a big sack of doo-doo on everyone's doorstep on Thursday. Recovered on the Sunday show, but realistically, they did nothing to promote really the Sunday show on the Thursday show. That really they had a bunch of bad shots. The one thing Eric Bischoff said this, which made me laugh, which was so accurate. They did an top angle shot of their wrestling ring, and he said it looked like the size of a postage stamp. Which what it might have been 16 by 16, that ring. That's the one thing I noticed when watching it. I was like, why is this ring so fucking small?
Hey,
WWE can't just loan them everything.
they sell
Like,
they selling out the stoves, nigga. They selling out the stoves, nigga. Come on.
come on, man. It was a bad show. Terrible show. Terrible, terrible show.
Just like with anything else, TNA, you won't be getting my eyes. You won't be getting my
Yeah,
eye sockets. So I'll
it's
continue
a
to move how I move.
it's a rough it's a rough thing for me. Duggar, you're on your own, buddy. I tried. They had to put their best foot forward, and again, dog shit. Um, let me see. Let me see what else happened while you were gone. What else? A lot of Javon stuff, commercials.
Good, Javon. The commercial talk, all stupid things. You guys pretty much know where I stand on all of those things. So you don't
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Um, they retired Tanahashi. Sent him home.
Ooh.
Come on, ooh.
The amount of butt sniffers that were just like, yeah, that's how you do it. It's just like, all right,
Mind
man.
you, he also lost. He also lost. It's not like some big the entire argument was maybe the argument was that John Cena passed out and his thing was never give up. But it was like this is how you send out a legend. Like Sting. Sting won his final match and that was awesome. And then he loses here and it's like,
They
man,
switched
this
up.
was great.
Yeah, they switched. They said they gave us another classic like the old days. We all
you
wanted
know,
this match, this exact match. We wanted it. We
he
asked.
can't work as well as he did, but fuck it, 6 stars. And I was like, come on, man.
Fucking stupid shit, man.
Butt
Not
sniffing. Butt sniffing.
and tired arguments too. It's like, and I don't want to crap on the Tanahashi retirement. I didn't see the match, but he's a legend. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time as well. And um, I'm glad that he got to go out somewhat on his own terms. I mean,
Sure.
but I think that ultimately, like, the conversation around this should not have been what it was. I think that's like my main thing. Like, this conversation should not have been that. It should have been celebrating this man's career, celebrating this man's life and what he had done for this business, for this company, and it turned into tribalism again. And I just think
Mm,
it's tired. It's just a tired. Like, I looked at it like, aren't y'all tired of this shit all the time?
I
All the
agree.
all the fucking time, bro. Like, all these niggas do, man, is just fucking whine about shit, bro. Like, I can't take it no more, man. It's
I
whack.
agree.
It's
Good
fucking whack.
lord. I can't do this podcast while basketball games are on. This Knicks are disappointing me as we speak. Um,
I'll play this early.
It's MLK Day.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
NBA's on all day for MLK. It's the dream he wanted, all day of basketball.
Pop champagne for the MLK champagne campaign.
Jesus Christ. We got a new couple people that are moving from company to company. You know what I'm saying? Couple moves, big moves. Um, it was announced actually a couple several moves. One was that the Rascals are getting out of Dodge. They dodged the TNA bullet. They said, "Hey, we signed in WWE." But when it come to their debut on Collision, which is funny in itself, um,
I've
I
already
think
said this on the show. We've had like our debate about the Wesley thing. I'm of the mind that I think he's probably washed. So like I'll see what it is, but he went to a company where there was like 11 there's like 11 people who do the same things that he does,
yeah,
and they're undersized, and they're a tag team. I mean, you already know what the ceiling is for them. Like we don't even got to debate it.
I'm sure they went for the bread. I mean, the bread is there. It was there
That's
for
cool.
them.
But like
Yeah,
I said this months ago, man. Think about why they made that move. They don't just make that move for no reason, bro. Like
absolutely.
he might
So
he I think he is very happy with just kind of being in that tag team position, and that's where he should be right now, honestly. But I think that like if TNA wasn't gonna pay them what they wanted, that's definitely the best move for them.
absolutely.
And
So
Japan ain't really there either, so yeah.
we get to the debut. I mean, it's announced on Dynamite that the Rascals are coming soon. They eventually show up on Collision. Very Scooby Doo esque, but only three of them were there. Zachary Wentz, Desmond Xavier, formerly known as Wesley, and
I typed I typed his name into Twitter search, and everyone was like on Saturday, "Where is he? Where is he?" I'm just like,
where's Trey Miguel? Is what
"Fella,
everyone's asking for. Um, we had learned that Trey Miguel was released from his AEW contract.
how are you signed and then subsequently released?"
I mean, don't sign me at all.
Yeah.
Don't sign. To me, it kind of favors like the lack of a background check that they actually do on these things, huh?
But does he deserve a background check is my question, right? Like, is it a background check that he fucking deserves? Because ultimately, like, okay, might have done something that like pissed somebody off somewhere down the line, right? Sure. That's like the general consensus, right? Mills are like, why this is going on right now. But like ultimately, y'all should have known that. Like who was like, oh shit, him? You know what I'm saying? Like that just doesn't make any sense.
I'm confused just in general of like what actually is going on. I mean, the idea that there's the idea that so the report is like essentially he was released. He got released. It was then reported. I mean, he had a statement like he's stepping back from wrestling. So again, more questions on kind of like what happened. Then
And
it
there
was
was
announced.
some ball washing. There was a little bit of ball washing today. It was just like, oh, hey, somebody up top said shit, not
It was
him.
higher than Tony Khan apparently,
Yeah, higher
which
than the owner. Wow. Oh, higher.
was
That's a double entendre, by the way.
yeah. Don't ask me how.
Don't even.
Um, so it was then, yeah, realized that apparently this was like higher than we still don't really know. I mean, the situation's kind of like out there.
The rumor is there's something to do with MJF and his ex girl or his wife now, who is Trey Miguel's ex girlfriend.
Is that the rumor? Is that the scuttlebutt on Twitter?
Scuttlebutt that I guess they dated or they were dating. I guess that's on record, but something happened in between that. It might have made somebody uncomfy. It might have been a real kind of shitty situation that niggas was in, and that's what's going on there with the whole
Mm,
thing.
interesting. Um, yeah, it's kind of there's a lot of rumors coming around. Your story highlights the Alicia Town. Huh, interesting. Um, so who knows what is actually happening with this kind of thing, but either way, Rascals are down to 3. They're in AEW, but they're in AEW.
Yeah,
Um,
but they're in AEW, but it's
so
AEW.
Yeah, it's kind of it just is what it is. Again, there'll be Collision mainstays. I'm sure they'll get all types of trios championships and fight Ricochet and the Demand, and they'll fight FTR and probably Stokely or
I'm
something of the rather.
and I gotta say this now, right? Like them pictures that him getting in the beef with his wife and all of that stuff happening at that time, that shit might have been the most detrimental thing to this man's career. Like he was never the same after that shit.
Hmm.
Ever. Like it's never been the same. He got let go. He was in TNA for a really long time.
Hmm.
West was lost. Like more than anything.
You talking about Zachary Wentz?
Yeah, Zachary wins. Like that whole thing really fucked them. Like
But even, I mean, here's my thing: it can't be a background check because why? How the hell is Zachary Wentz hired?
he didn't even know nothing about Hitler. Remember?
That's what I'm saying. I'm so confused. It's like, okay, if it's something that like was done before his thing that was so insidiary, how the hell does Zachary Wentz have a job? Um, so it's just very confusing of like how things are actually going and running currently. Um, so they're in AEW right now, but as you see, the law of balance is the law of nature. As one comes in, a couple come out. One Powerhouse Hobbs has left AEW.
This shocked me. Like truly shocked
Mm.
me. Like I know a lot of people really like Hobbs. He's okay to me. But like
I didn't realize he was wrestling as long as he was. I was like, "Oh shit.
6
This
years.
man's been wrestling for over a decade. He's been wrestling
Oh,
for
in
almost
AEW.
15 years."
Yeah, in AEW, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
when I found that out too, I was like, "Oh, so it's about time for him."
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
wants his.
yeah, like, he's wasting his time there, and it's time for him to get the bag, and AEW gave him 1 shirt in, like, 1 year, and it was
Big Black and Jacked.
really racially charged.
Was that the peak of it? Big Black and Jacked to
Oh,
the
didn't he have a
moment?
meat shirt too? That was the guy with the
That
meat
might have been too. They started the meat run, him and Rusev. So, they might run that back in WWE.
Whoa, 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 there.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Gotta relax, brother. The fuck?
It's it's uh it's definitely tough, but Powerhouse Hobbs is
What are your thoughts about this? Like about him coming to WWE? Like I think that in terms of just like pure talent, I
mm,
think that like they can't go wrong with another big guy, you know.
mhm.
But I think we might be in the era of Hoss niggas. Like
I think I would say I'm trying to figure out where he would fit on this roster, right? Like how does he fit on the roster?
apparently
Probably
smack.
probably in a group, to be honest with you. I can't see him running solo. He would have to kind of be featured along with somebody more so than on his own, because I don't think he's enough of a star to kind of really like come. He's not like Aleister Black, who had a former run there, had a couple of things there. He's not really, especially if he's coming to the main roster kind of like cold. I would do something like what they did with JC Mateo, where they were like, okay, we clearly need to put you with the guy that's recognizable, so we can kind of build that character in reference to whoever this person is. So I wouldn't necessarily put him with somebody. I'm trying to figure out who would I put him with. That's not like Miz or uh, t- t- who else needs it on SmackDown? I mean, they've added a couple more people there, but I think it's overall solid signing. He's a great guy, got a great look. Um, just not bad in general. It's just you know
Yeah, I mean we'll see what
solid
that.
signing.
He's solid for sure. Like I don't hate it.
I would put him in NXT, but apparently he don't really want to go there.
I felt that the he was being underserved there with who he was wrestling. Like for people to be like, he's the next up, he's next up. I'm just like, the competition there not really proven that he is that. You know what I'm saying? Like the competition there is very much like not showing me that he's next up because it's like, well, what's a Mox match gonna do for him? You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta see him like
His
really,
best when he flirted with the main event in AEW, he looked like he belonged there, right? There was a period where it was Edge going up for the world championship, and earlier last year against Mox, and they had given Hobbs a championship match at that point, and it felt hotter than the program with Cope, which was going on simultaneously at the same time. So there's definitely something there with him that I thought was underutilized, but it's really, we've talked about this many times. It's really hard to break past a certain point in AEW, and I think he genuinely felt that. A lot of people generally feel that, to be honest
I
with
mean,
you.
a lot of it's the truth. A lot of it's the
It,
fucking truth.
I mean, people talked about there was the idea of like, why do we need to wait 5 or 6 years for this person to develop and actually become a star? Even Swerve put in his little segment, a little weak ass line. But
Yeah, because you skip steps because because the thing is, if Swerve was to come back today in WWE, he'd be a bigger deal because of the time that it took him to actually make himself that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like it's like it's just the way things work. It's just the truth.
it's to me, yeah, he's just it's not a lot of great time. It's not a lot of great development going on in AEW. We looking at the career of, again, Daniel Garcia. He's on his like third stable. He's not he isn't as relevant as he was before. He's actually probably less relevant than he was last year,
He is
and even
waste of
maybe the
money
year before
personified.
that.
Yeah, he is waste of money personified. Like I don't understand it with this guy.
He gave him the bag, you know, thing. There's a number of other talent that's waiting to get released. I'm sure Britt Baker's waiting to get released. I'm sure the private parties are officially waiting to get released.
I think one of
Um,
them is probably oh shit, well, I heard one of them is waiting. One of them is waiting to go.
you're rusty, huh? You're kind of rusty, huh? I feel you.
Yep. State secrets, just got one.
um, but uh, you know, there's a lot of people I look at like, for instance, I look at the ROH Pure Champion of Lee Moriarty, who I think is like good. I mean, you need more diversity in really the stuff you had, but Kevin Knight just showed up, so it's like, so now Lee Moriarty, who's been there since Punk was there, he was the hot new young guy who's like, let's give this guy a chance. I like the way he looked, and Punk worked with him, and Brian worked with him, and Mox worked with him, and now that's all for naught because now they're working with this now Swerve is giving
Kevin Knight.
this Kevin Knight a chance. Now
It
Kevin Knight is
always
tag teaming with Hangman Page. It's a
it
new
always
toy.
feel like they'd be late to the party with that shit. So like when he said that comment or like I saw it, I was like, yeah, but like you're saying this and you already know that Javon and all of them were down there, in the PC and NXT. But like, are you saying this specifically for black people, or are you saying it specifically for just talent, like young talents in general? It's like I need people
Right.
to be like real fucking clear here because Melo was in NXT for 3 years, same as Braun, and look at
Hmm.
where they're at. And Braun don't got a title right now. Melo got his title this year, so they're
Hmm.
developing at different rates. But it's not taking Melo 2 years to do so. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he got what y'all thought Javon should have had. He had the NXT title, right? So is he
Yeah.
developing better or worse? Like they make up and move the goalposts so many times, and it's like we'll point this out and we'll get death threats when we point this out, and it's like, bro, y'all keep moving the goal. Y'all don't really know what you want. You don't really know what like. You just watch the show. Like I think ultimately there's no argument to be had here. You just need to watch the show because there's nothing you can say right now.
It's the people who are on top are still on top in AEW, and it doesn't really feel like any major movement heading in one direction. And likely it won't happen until it's too late. When the money starts to go dry, when the people start to move, and now it's becoming a more of a necessity to develop these talent as opposed to kind of what you're doing now when you should have been doing it before. Again, they have when I look at the AEW men's roster on Wikipedia, it's a good scroll. There are at least over 100, maybe even close to, I feel like 150 people on this show, on this roster that signed.
Mhm.
Beast Mortos, Anthony Agogo. People haven't seen Anthony Agogo since Cody was there, but he signed.
You get
You know what I'm
money.
saying? Billy Gunn, still there. signed.
Billy Gunn's still there and complaining. He's mad.
Yeah, Jay Lethal's still there, signed. Um, Kip Sabian still there. Uh, Mike Bennett.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, all right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look at these people, like, you don't have time to develop all these people, and you're doing your own career a disservice at this point. I understand why people don't necessarily run and jump to sign to AEW, and we talked about how Cameron Grimes is still kinda, like, in the ether. No one has really signed him. I understand why you wouldn't wanna do that in your own career.
Mhm.
Like, why would you? Like,
It's a waste of time.
why do the ladies why does, what's homegirl's name? Tag team, they she didn't wanna do the job, and then they just kind of like
Oh, Tegan Knox.
yeah, Tegan Knox, Nixon Noel, and Miranda Alizé. I understand why they don't wanna do the job. Why waste your time? Oh, you and then, you hire these 2 ladies, shout out to them. You hire these 2, ladies, it feels like kind of in spite of it, right? Um,
Yeah, it's
they
that's
did
kinda
the
nasty that they did that, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, and granted, they're talented as well. I don't wanna completely shit on them. They're talented as well,
They're being used as a
but
token.
yeah. But,
Yeah.
like, what are they going to do? You have 2 two-hour shows, and the women get 1 match each show, maybe 2. So, what are they really doing there? So, I don't blame Powerhouse Ops for leaving. I don't think you'll be the only one that leaves. I think there'll be so much more eventually
It's
at
a lot
some
of
point.
it's a lot of comings and goings that are gonna be happening pretty soon.
Yeah.
I would predict, for sure. But again, it's like, where what is the strategy, I think? I think ultimately you gotta ask, like, what is the ultimate strategy for AEW right now? And it seems like this year, they're just going back to the core. Like, this is, to me, the least star-studded roster they've ever had. I don't care about what their fans say. There's a big lack
Mhm.
of notable stars, and AEW's gimmick Meelz used to be that they signed people away from WWE. Now they're gonna get that happening to them this year. So how are they gonna respond? And I mean, if they respond any way that they like the way that they did when they were signing everybody, I don't know if it's gonna be very good. Just to be honest, I don't know if it's gonna be good.
It's really kind of all up in there at this point. And, I don't know what 2026 holds for AEW. Um,
Like Athena, like, motherfucker, you still there?
yeah, essentially, it just is what it is. Like, why are you still there?
Have some self respect.
We'll see. Um, where do we go from here? What else is on the news bucket of things that have happened? Um, I mean, we got well, I'm trying to think. There hasn't been a lot of like Royal Rumble stuff, right? Like I feel like this show they kind of just really remembered the
No,
Royal
no,
Rumble was happening.
that's what I want to say too.
Okay.
Nobody fucking knows what's going to happen for Mania, and I think it's great. Nobody fucking knows.
Okay. That's a
Literally
take.
nobody. Nobody knows. Like Meltzer thinks he knows, he doesn't know. There's even other people that think they know. They had to walk back the Cody Roman thing. You see that? They were like, "Oh, maybe it's not happening there." Well, we never said Mania. I'm just like, nigga, y'all implied it was Mania. Like, are you serious? You implied
That's
it was Mania.
hilarious.
No, we didn't. Yes, you fucking did.
The Cody Roman thing, of course. I mean, just over the last 2 weeks, Drew has become WWE champion. So now everyone's like, well,
Cody said
it
to do it.
was
He wanted to do it. I'm like, bro, like, knowing this regime, like, y'all still talking like they just do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like they just do this shit just off a whim. Like they just say, oh fuck yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Like, no, like this has more than likely been planned out from the beginning that this was gonna happen.
yeah.
That like Cody losing did not seem like a mistake. It seemed like it is out. And then you watch the show the next week or last week's show. It's like, oh yeah, they wanted to do that. Yeah, yes, that was the plan. What are we doing? Ay, ay, ay. But I think Royal Rumble stuff is, I mean, it's picking up on Raw. We'll talk about it on Raw, but like it's picking up there. But like ultimately, like again, it's like we're looking at a year where, in my eyes, Meals, like I feel as though H is he took last year personal, right?
Mhm.
And in taking like when I say like took last year personal, it's like they know As much as he don't care, he know what the reception was to last year's Mania.
Yeah.
But you know what? Also, what it was with Mania last year, we knew too much about what the fuck was about to happen. We knew what was about to happen. Like the only curveball really was Jay, but we knew Cena was gonna happen. You know, so like, and pretty much everything happened the way we want to. Could I tell you that right now today, Meelz, that I knew what the fuck was gonna happen, which way the wind was gonna blow? Absolutely not. I do not know, and nobody else does.
I I mean, it's glad. It seems like they're really keeping things under wraps at this point. I mean, it seems to be like a hierarchy in terms of creative with WWE of people who know certain things, and it'll really be between a certain amount of people. At least that's how it's described in terms of walking back a lot of the things that allegedly were reported that's not being reported anymore, which is
Yeah,
why people are walking back Cody Roman and walking back everything at kind of at the uh, um, WrestleMania. But and I'm sure they'll try to some way they'll try to like fix the story so they can make themselves look great. But I'm okay with not knowing what's happening at Mania.
yeah.
I'm I mean, I'm not fully okay with not knowing what's happening at the Rumble, which is like in 2 weeks, but I guess we're figuring that out
It's
over
the Rumble. It's sold
I
already. Like,
mean, yeah, it's purchased. Fuck's old.
yeah,
It was purchased. So it's like there's nothing but ultimately as an audience, right, you wanna be able to be like, "Okay, this is what I'm looking forward to," but here we are. Um, we have people who started declaring for the Rumble this week. Cody had a very fiery, and we'll talk about it more on the shows on Patreon. But Cody had a promo this week, kind of really declaring for the Royal Rumble. He's
what's going
entering
on?
it.
What's going on with these two niggas, man?
Who?
With Cody and with Jacob, they explained nothing. What was going on with these two niggas?
Jacob? I don't know.
That was my whole.
Jacob.
That was really like I don't really like. I thought SmackDown's been pretty solid since they started.
Yeah,
Really,
3 hours. Yeah, it's been good.
it's been good, but like this is the one thing I'm just like, what does this mean? Like, it's like what does any of this mean? Like, I need them to make this make sense for me in some way, shape, or form. Uh, but like other than that, like I guess the story here is like, can Cody do it again? Right? Like, can Cody do this
Hmm.
shit again? And I think that that's like a really sound and solid story to have because walking in, it's like that's your shoe in. You know what I mean? Like that's your number one guy. If Roman does it too. This is gonna be Cody's first time in a Rumble in what 2 years? So
Nah,
like a year?
he. Oh, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. I'm bugging. I thought it was last year. No, he won it twice 2 years ago.
Yeah,
So yeah, he's going for if he wins 3 out of 4 years. I mean, it's definitely not happening, of course.
it's not happening. No.
Uh, it
But
would be kind of
also,
insane. That'd
also
be
like,
Austin levels.
is he not? But I also love that they're leaning into like the John Cena ness of his whole thing right
He's
now,
the
right?
guy. He's QB
Yeah.
one, right?
He's getting booed. I'm just like, yep, he's there. I'm like, yep, he's that nigga now. Uh huh.
But I mean, they're telegraphing it in terms of like Drew McIntyre says Cody will no longer receive a title match. Like he's not allowed to get a rematch. That used to be the biggest sign of you were winning the Rumble. The biggest sign. Brock Lesnar once told, well, he who shall not be named, um, that he was not getting a title match again. And that man who shall not be named went and won the Royal Rumble in 2004, the year
Who's
that
the
shall not
man?
be
Wait,
named.
who's the man?
2004.
Oh, Noob Saibot. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, there you go. And he won the Royal Rumble, and it was like, oh my god, he's gonna face Brock, but then he ends up going against Triple H and
yeah,
Shawn Michaels. Um, but just overall, I'm cool with it. Um, I'm cool with anything that makes sense. To be real with you,
yeah.
uh, women, I don't have a fucking clue. Women,
Good,
they don't.
good. I'm glad. That's good. I think
The
the women.
match seems to be a match, and that is happening.
What I said this earlier in the chat too during Raw. I was like, I do wish they would do like the story of like the one person that's fighting to get in,
Hmm.
like unlikely, but maybe they can do that with Javon one year or Mello or something like that. Like they can do like a story where they're fighting just to get in.
Hmm.
Um, I wish they would do that. This doesn't seem like the year to be the year they want to do that because it seems like they have a. To me, I think the story this year is them really like truly, and this is my agendaing. I could be wrong. I do think they want to get a women's a women's main event this year. They got to get one in. It's been way too long.
You think?
It's been way too long since the women have main event a damn show. Yes,
I mean, I wouldn't be against it at all. I think it would be amazing. I think, but who do you have?
it'd
It
be
could
Io.
be any
It'd be Io and Rhea.
it could be anyone. I feel like even Bianca could win. I know, but at this point, it's anyone's game.
Her finger looked like a clogged up toothpaste dispenser, bro. There ain't no way. Ain't no way she coming back. You seen her fucking knuckle? Ain't no
Hey,
fucking way.
man, all she gotta do is throw somebody over the top rope.
Yeah, right. Ain't no way she coming back. We gotta we actually this actually goes into Saturday night's main event, which is this weekend.
Yes, Saturday Night's Main. Does it? Is there a card? Is there?
Yes, there's 3 matches. There's 3 matches, announced thus far. I would expect there to be 2 more. Seems like to be a very, like, SmackDown heavy show, which makes sense because SmackDown's like I won't say Raw's not hot. Like, I just think SmackDown has more, like, more rolling
Yeah, yeah.
than Raw does right now. Um, but we talked about Cody Rhodes for Jacob Fatu. To me, this seems like no finish city. This seems like ain't no finish. Like, you wish, nigga. Ain't you
Yeah. Yeah, I could see Drew popping up or something along those lines.
um,
Or I mean, who knows? Wh- I
no,
would
I
give
think they're
Jacob.
gonna
I
I
would. I
think
would
they'll
give Jacob the win.
I think they'll just brawl to a no finish. Honestly, it just seems like the easiest thing for them to do. Don't complicate it. You know you're going back to it, and however long, just don't overcomplicate it.
I mean, man, having to dust off my Peacock account for I mean, I'm using Peacock now, but using Peacock for it's a mind fuck of like, oh man, Netflix, USA, Netflix, Peacock. Where am I going? I think personally, to me, I think they should give Jacob the win. He needs a win. If he if the rumor is he's somewhat involved in Mania, if he is involved in this program, give him the win.
Well, you got to find out who attacked him, and I don't think Cody's the one who attacked him, and I think
You
that's
think,
like
you think Powerhouse Hobbs?
that. that
He made the call from Elite Land. Did
oh man, I didn't even think about that shit.
you ain't think about Powerhouse
I did
Hobbs?
not think about part. No, I did not think about
The
Powerhouse.
real one? He's like, "You've been cosplaying as
Yeah,
as
yeah.
who I am."
You think you a nigga? You think you a nigga? I am a nigga. I'm
Oh
the
my
real nigga that said yada I mean.
I mean, let me take a look, bro. Where's who could we pair with? I'm tired of this shit.
I
Who's
think
the
Jacob and Firehouse Hobbs would be good, but like, how long is this feud gonna last? It's not gonna go to Mania. It need to
you
be a
think
Mania.
Hobbs maybe start rolling with Drew?
Nah,
Drew's mans?
I wouldn't do that. It's Drew's man's. Nah. What the fuck? They only let they hang out.
They might. I mean, you never know. Elite Land.
I don't
Just
know. Hobbs like white women, right? So he
hey
might.
man, it's close. He got long hair and it's fair skin like one.
Hobbs, why are you over
I
there talking to Maxine?
I have no idea about Hobbs' personal life. I'll just keep it, but I do not subscribe to him on Instagram or anything. Let me look what he's got going on. Let me see how the money looking over there. Looking real one bedroom apartment over there.
Oh my lord. Yeah. Well,
Oh
probably
yeah.
save
Well,
probably save his money. He need to get the new teeth too. Can't be going on Raw like that, buddy.
you saw that Leon Slater. You got the teeth.
Cartoon teeth. Him
But
and
but
Jacob.
look, he was ready for SmackDown.
That was so cool. We'll talk about that on the show.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck TNA."
I don't think Jacob's beating Cody. Cody losing twice in 3 weeks is not happening.
But why not? I mean, he already on the slide.
This has
Look,
ever happened. Cena?
you pitched the slide. I mean, he
Exactly.
not Cena,
No.
but
No. No, it hasn't.
not like not like. I mean, peak Cena, no, obviously.
We're at
You
Pete Cody.
you were in peak
Cody lost
Cody.
the title and wasn't pinned, Meelz. You think he's about to get pinned by Jacob fucking Fatu? Be
Hey man,
real.
come on, man, shenanigans. Use your
No, it's
imagination.
not happening. It's gonna be a brawl to a no finish, man. I think it'll be a brawl to a no finish, and they're gonna fuck each other up at the Royal Rumble. I think that's what's gonna happen, and they're gonna stretch out. If it's Hobbs, I don't think Hobbs is showing up on that show for quite some time, at least until Chicago in Elimination
Yeah, I
Chamber.
don't think he shows up until they get back to America, which is
Yeah,
not. It's not at least until for 2 weeks
yeah.
because
They're
The
gonna
show's in
canon the
Montreal.
yeah, they're gonna canon,
Yeah,
then
the
they're gonna
show's in
right to Saudi Arabia.
listen, man,
We don't deserve it.
believe
We don't
me.
fucking deserve it. We don't
I
deserve
guess I guess
we
we
don't
don't.
deserve No, we don't. We don't deserve Raw or SmackDown. So, yeah, fuck them.
Ex I don't know, they've been in New York a couple times in the last few months. I feel like we deserve it for sure. Uh,
You New York niggas think y'all deserve everything. Yeah, that it's false. Falsehood.
hey, man, it is also false. I'm watching Knicks, it's very false right now.
Mm.
Um,
So I'll say no finish. You say Jacob. Tag team match for the women's tag team championships: Rio versus the Judgment Day. Um, I really don't know. The thing with the women, it's like we're going along for the ride, right? Like we're just gonna see what's going on.
hey, man, say I mean, Rhea Ripley, though, like, it's not losing. Sorry, Roxanne, but
Something has to happen there. I think they do have to do a light breakup, but with both of them being, or all four of them being in the Royal Rumble, I think that's a decent story. Because when they kicked the tires on that today, my ears perked up with these four in particular,
mhm,
for
mhm.
sure.
I can see it.
They to
Yeah,
me the core. They're the core of this Rumble. And who's to say if Io accidentally knocks Rhea out the ring? Who's to say that won't happen?
hey, man. Everybody for themselves. This type of Rumble build that I like. Just people just acting funny because it's Rumble season.
Like,
Niggas just
I
acting
need this.
funny. Yeah.
Need this one, nigga.
No, I will win the Royal Rumble, and it's just like you start betraying your tag team partner for no reason. Shout out to Natty.
And then we have what I'm presuming is the main event. Randy Orton versus Trick Williams versus Damian
Let's probably
Priest.
kick off the show. Let's probably kick off the show.
To say, yeah, it's Cody don't never not main event these, but
Yeah.
Sami Zayn fatal four way to determine the number one contender for a match against Drew McIntyre at Royal motherfucking Rumble. Um, what a look for Trick, man. I'm not gonna say nothing because we've called this. We've called this, right? Like we've all called this. Like we knew that there was big things planned for these guys, and we should not be shocked when they show us that this is the case, right?
I agree. I mean, he has been I said this a long time ago. He is the biggest star to come out of NXT. Like this is ideally what you want from someone. Now, to me, Trick, we're getting to SmackDown a little bit earlier on. Trick still has some shortcomings to him. But the reality is this is what you want. You're correct. He's
Mhm.
coming out, he's immediately a contender, he's immediately in the mix,
He's in there.
immediately with the fellas.
He's in there with some sharks.
There you
Like
go.
he's in there with some fucking sharks. Like Orton,
Youngest one there.
yeah, Damien and Sami Zayn, yeah, real sharks. It's a good way for him to learn, and I think he'll get there because he was starting to get it before he left NXT.
Mhm. Um, in terms
Winner,
of who Sammy.
Sammy, yeah, Sammy.
Oh, okay, I'm surprised.
Sammy. Nah, but why would I go against comment? What? Why would I go against conventional wisdom? You've never known me to do that, so why would I go against conventional wisdom? You
Uh,
said, "Oh, you're gonna make a right decision." That's
I
crazy.
thought, it would have been spicy, like, it's gotta be Randy.
No,
Gotta be Randy, right?
that's crazy.
Uh,
You're fucked up, man. That's
um,
all there is to it. You're a fucked up guy.
I mean, I like Sammy. I mean, I think Sammy should definitely win. Here's my thing with Sammy's arc, and then we'll transition over to Patreon at some point. Um, Sammy, they've gotta figure out a way. If they're really gonna do this Sammy wins the title thing, this has gotta be the start of it. And there cannot be any I'm taking a detour to
Walking it
fight
back.
Karrion Cross.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm walking it back or anything like
I'm
that.
taking a detour to fight
Stop
um
stop
Chad
fucking
Gable.
playing. Stop fucking playing, bro. Like this has been a year. If you remember correctly, this story
2022 was a long time ago.
it was, but also he started making those aspirations known again last year. Remember, we thought he was going to turn on Jay after Mania.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This has been, then he went to SmackDown. This has been a year long story. This has been a
Solo
year
need
story.
Road Dogg said that Solo needs a good
Solo needs a heater, brother.
Solo needs a good opponent for the title. And we were told that you would be a good person to bring over. I'm
Bro,
sure that's what he was told.
And, you know, he's a good guy. He would do it. You know what I mean?
He's a good guy. I
He's
think you know what? There's a again, I think this year we should all get off the pot with Sami Zayn.
with
Let's
a lot
make
of
it happen
people.
this year.
With a lot of people because there's at some point there isn't going to be enough time. You know what I'm saying? For everyone to get a turn.
Right.
You know, like at some point there is just not going to be enough time for people to get a turn at this title. The new guys are here. They are not imminent. It is not a dream anymore. They are fucking here. It's time for them to start giving some of these guys the reigns that they felt as though they deserved, man. Sammy don't need a long reign. He don't need a long reign. I don't think he should be Drew of the Royal Rumble. In fact, it gives me more credence that he won't win on Saturday um because I feel like this is a Mania program or it could potentially be one where he earns it back.
Absolutely.
So I don't know.
Absolutely. We'll see. We'll see what goes on. Um,
I think that's it.
yeah. Let's start over Patreon.
Let's hop over to Patreon. Thank you guys for listening to the show this week. We'll be right back at you guys with Royal Rumble predictions. Fuck. It'll be a free
No,
show.
not Royal Rumble prediction. Well, yeah, next week is
Yeah, it
Royal
is.
Rumble predictions and a
Yeah.
Royal Rumble pool. So
Oh
just
yeah, we're bringing it. Oh, you're announcing it. You should announce
yeah,
this at the top of the show.
yeah, but you know, next week is the Royal Rumble pool. It's not like it's this week.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Royal Rumble
so
pools
just, yeah, stay tuned. Royal Rumble pool. It just
next
snuck up
week.
on everybody. You know,
In this February, this January has gone by quick, and I'm praying for this January to go by quick, just so February can go by even faster. Okay,
right?
I'm ready to let's get our lives back in March.
Facts, facts.
Thank you guys for listening. For Meelz, I am Justin, and we'll talk to you guys the next week on the A Show. Peace.